Hello. Hi. I'm gonna be so distracted by my hair today because every single time I move my head, I can feel it everywhere. But hi. It's so good to see all of you. How did you do it? You can kind of see it here. I made like a headband with two iron parts sticking out and then I braided around it. So it's like all secure around my head. The freckles, of course. Of course. I took some good pictures as well, Anna. I took some good pictures. It's pretty comfortable, yeah. It's just like whenever I move and these two move, I feel it like on my entire head. Like I feel the whole thing. Like if this one little braid moves, this like that end moves too because the whole thing moves. Live! Thank you so much for the 11-month resub and also at freaking tier 2. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Please enter all of your stubby perks. Also, I haven't properly said hi to anyone, but I'll do that in a second. TwitchCon outfit ready? I don't know if I would ever go to a con in a cosplay. Like, I would go to maybe like a Comic Con in a cosplay, but cosplaying at TwitchCon isn't really normal. You see some people doing it, but I don't think it's like the general thing that people do. So then I would probably feel really uncomfortable. Also, I prefer to attend TwitchCon as myself. But I do have to show you guys the whole outfit because you guys can't even see the entire fit, but let me show you, okay? I got the whole thing. And even on the back, wait. Like, it's the whole perfect fit. Like, I have the whole outfit. Because I was like, I can't go halfway. Need to do what did Scott say? He laughed. And I also almost smacked him in the face with one of my braids when I was walking past him because I'm wide now. Literally, like the braids are broader than my shoulders. Firm. Thank you so much for the 30 months. I appreciate it. Also, welcome. And it's so good to see you. Please enter all of the subby perks. Let me try to catch up. Let me say hello to everyone, see the first crew and stuff. Also, the braids are gonna be literally so distracting for myself. Wait, what the heck, Moon? Thank you so much for the 6 months in advance. That is ridiculously wild. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that support. Both the bots. Enjoy that September discount. Enjoy all your subby perks. And thank you with that for also kicking off a freaking safari. This is the episode where Pipi goes on safari. Goes on like a little safari trip. She does go on a lot of adventures, so I wouldn't even be surprised if there is an episode where she goes on an actual safari. Thank you for the follow as well. Wait, what is happening? Oh, wait, my braid gets stuck on my chair if I do that. Thank you so much, Anna, for the 100 biddies. And I'm thinking that says here comes Pipi Longstocking in Swedish. And also Riri, thank you so much for the 200 biddies. You guys are so sweet. What the heck? And also Chris, hi. It is good to see you. Wait, I actually need to properly catch up. Must overwhelm streamer with kindness. No, literally. I don't know what to do. The theme song, of course, yeah. That duh. I've listened to the Swedish theme song as a kid, but I obviously don't remember the lyrics because I don't speak Swedish. So, but we can listen to the theme song. That would be fun, I think. We can listen to the Swedish one and the Dutch one because I want to let you guys listen to the Dutch one. You guys are going to be so confused. But let me actually scroll. Hold on. Oh my goodness, I have so much to catch up on. First screw, Thomas, Beaker, Esther, Jane and Felipe, congratulations on snatching one of the first 5. I'm very, very happy that you guys are here and you made it at one of the first. But Chris, help! Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it. Yes. But also thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, Let me say hello to all of you. Esther, welcome in. Thomas, welcome in. Liker, welcome in. Felipe, welcome in. Soso, welcome in. Anna, welcome in. Mimbim, welcome in. Lisbeth, welcome in. Capricorn, welcome in. Rockabilly, welcome in. Mary Kath, welcome in. Jane, welcome in. Joa, welcome in. Katie, welcome in. Magda, welcome in. Rach, welcome in. Jane, thanks for cheering me on. Pia Vermi, welcome in. Mama Sim Streamer, welcome in. Anna, thank you so much for the 100. I cannot read. 30 biddies. Thank you for the 30 biddies. What would a baby at a Lady Gaga concert sound like? Oh my god, the alerts all. Thank you so much for the raid. What a wonderful timing. Oh my goodness. What is even happening? Eleonora, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? I hope you had an amazing time playing some Stardew today. Thank you for coming over here. Pipi Longstocking welcomes you to the stream. Thank you so much for coming over. I appreciate you guys. My name is Rosanna, or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. And on this channel, we do gaming, co-working, and a sprinkle of IRL. And today we're cosplaying as Pippi Longstocking, and we're going to build her house in The Sims. But chat has been very chaotic and naughty, so it's been a little bit overwhelming. I was just trying to say hello to everyone. But I appreciate you coming over so much. I hope you had the best stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Also, thank you for bringing all your friends. Did we get a shout out for Eleonora? If not yet, can we get one? For anyone hanging out here, please make sure to go drop your bum on the follow button that is floating above chat right now. And for anyone who came with the raid, if you want to hang out here, you're super welcome. But if you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, also completely understand. Self-care do be sexy. Because even Pippi Longstocking says that. Die doet haar eigen zin. Yes, Brian. Correct. That is indeed how the song goes. Also, look, Mr. Nielsen is here. Et doet, because you're as silly as a little monkey. Thank you so much, Thomas, for the 100 biddies. Also, thank you, Davina, for the pronoun check. Like I said, my pronouns are she, her. Feel free to share your preferred pronouns in chat as well. Put your tails in the way. I can't see anything. Ellie, thank you so much for the 3-month in advance and for the 11-month resub. I appreciate that so much. Please enjoy all of your subby perks. Thank you, thank you. Joanna, thank you for the 100 biddies as well. And Lena, thank you for the 100 biddies as well. Hold up, I literally need to catch up. Mevan, thank you so much for the 4-month resub with your Prime. What the heck? Ah, wait, my nose is itchy because Toot left cat hair on my makeup. um, but yeah, I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can catch up with all the hellos, but I'm gonna try to do so. But I don't remember where I left off. I don't remember where who I was saying. Oh, I do remember. Hold on. I said hello to Mama Sim Streamer. Jellystam, welcome in. Joa, thanks for cheering me on and welcome in. Saranel, welcome in. Bloomchi, welcome in. Pastel, welcome in, and thanks for cheering me on. Senanor, thanks for cheering me on and welcome in. Erica, welcome in. Davina, welcome in. She watches Switch. Thank you so much for cheering me on and welcome in. Noisy, welcome in. Banjer21, welcome in. Micah, welcome in. Burb, welcome in. Nora, welcome in. Kat, welcome in. Mark, welcome in. Lizzie, welcome in. Riri, welcome in. And thanks for cheering me on. Shorty, welcome in. Thoughts, welcome in. Naomi, welcome in. Kiwi, welcome in. Every single time I talk, I see my braids move. It's very distracting. Ellie, welcome in. Joanna, welcome in. Morg, welcome in. Kana, welcome in. Chris, welcome in. Maddie, welcome in. Zori, welcome in. Maggie, welcome in. And thanks for cheering me on. Mick, welcome in. Moonrince, welcome in. Irene, welcome in. Scrolling is hard. Midnight Sun, welcome in. Tia, welcome in. Pauline, welcome in. Wasabi Simmer, welcome in. Lena, welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate. Also, Floridian, welcome in. And thank you for the breather, Tia. I caught up. I did it. You missed the whole outfit. Let me show you. Hold on. For everyone who joined since the last time I showed it. Also, Button, welcome in. I got the socks, yes. It's the whole fit. I had to make sure that it was, it was good. I wasn't just gonna cosplay Pippi Longstocking and then not commit to it. I had to go for it. I had to make sure that it was real. But yeah, um, she is so sassy. Honestly, she's a great character. Um, Olympia, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it. I love it. I'm having so much fun. She is also very confident. I feel like as a kid, she was a really good character to look up to. Like she's quirky, she's just herself. She doesn't really care what other people think about her. She just kind of does whatever. Um she doesn't let others make her doubt herself. Um Never lets us down. When I do a cosplay, I want to do it well. That's why I don't do it super often because I don't want to like half commit to it. If I'm going to do something, I want to do it like really well. Also, hi Ben, it's good to see you. Right? Honestly, I feel like so many of us here have that shared memory of like growing up and really, really, really loving Pippi Longstocking movies or like the book or the story or anything. So that's why I had to cosplay. I mean, you can't go dye your hair red and then never do a Pippi Longstocking cosplay. That would just be illegal. Also thank you guys so much for that little safari. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's super kind of you. You guys still have 2 wheel spins, so we're gonna start the stream with 2 wheel spins from last week. Um Also, hang on, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Sending your life into a whirl. Oh no, I hope it's a good whirl. I know, and there was so much about the Pippi Longstocking movie that like made me, or not just the movie, but obviously that's the one where it like becomes visual, where I saw them like I don't know, just living their life, and I was like, I want to do all those things. I remember really liking it when she goes like there's one of the movies she goes to visit her dad on his like island as a pirate, and I remember thinking that was so cool. Like that I just wanted to have a dad who was also a pirate to go visit him. Thank you so much for the lurk, Ronnie, and thank you, thank you, thank you for the 3-month resub. Please enjoy all of your subby perks, including that beautiful 3 months badge. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, he was king of the pirates, yes, or king of the island. I don't know if he's actually king of the island or the pirates, or both. um, but I actually, when I was preparing for the cosplay and stuff, I was like, oh, I really want to rewatch the movies. Because I haven't seen them in such a long time. I think the last time that I watched it was genuinely I think I must have been maybe younger than 10. Ooh, enjoy Minecraft. That sounds like fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. Is it on YouTube? Oh my god, I have to go watch it. Okay, but do you guys want to listen to the theme song? I actually don't know if it's on um okay, the Dutch one is. So, let's start with the Dutch one because that's actually the one that I know. This is the one that I listened to as a kid. So also, I made a haar eigen zin. Also, hi Lenny and Emola. I need to write how to write it in Swedish. Die doet haar eigen zin. Okay, I put the Swedish one in the queue. I love that social science nerd. It sounds different from the actual movie. This is the only one I can find on Spotify. I can only find the German version everywhere. Hi, Lena. I added the German version too. Although I don't know if it's the right one, but it's probably an updated one, yeah. I can't find the other one, I think. Maybe this one. I don't think the Dutch is whiny. I like it. I think it's still upbeat and happy. I added another German one. Yeah, this is the original one. This is the one I know from Dutch as well, actually. Also, my hair, there's iron in it. You can see it a little bit here. I got wire at the hardware store. This one is also very long. It's 3 minutes. I found an English one, but it's also new. No, I did it myself. I did it myself, Mark. Scott doesn't even know how to braid, so he wouldn't be able to help. All the other ones were 1 minute, Jane. I think the lyrics are 95% the same. They might have changed things to, I don't know, like, fit the cadence of the song, but I know Moon. It's such a small world song. Or for Dutchies, Carnival Festival. Really? Pipi would be 80. She's looking fresh for an 80-year-old, if I say so myself. I'm Molly. I'm Mel Sims. Welcome in. Okay, English version, and then we're gonna go back to lo-fi. Otherwise, we won't stop singing this. No? There we go. Yeah, this is the worst one. This is not even the right lyrics. No, Lena. Because the, like, 3 times 3 is 6 is not in here at all. And she talks about her horse and her villa and her monkey, which I guess she does in the other songs as well, but not, it's different. It just continued with this. Go back! No, this is Dutch. Is het lied van ome Gerrit? I'm not even kidding. Ome Gerrit in galop. Okay, sorry, this is terrible. I can't. This is too bad. Let me go back to lo-fi and put the volume down again. Okay, so hold on. There we go. Did you grow? Yeah, I did grow up with that too. I mean, I don't necessarily remember that specific song, but yes. That song was from the film, so you're welcome, Moon. My pleasure. um Ooh, that sounds really nice, Marilyn. I'm gonna go see if I oh sorry, I like a good cozy scented candle. Um we're actually gonna do stuff today. I mean, we're gonna build Pippi Longstocking's house, which on its own I already feel like is very silly. To grow up with the original Swedish version, yeah, I can see that. I think as a kid, I never realized that it was dubbed. But obviously you eventually realize it as an adult. I want to watch all the films now. Me too. Me too. I miss it. Okay, but you guys are gonna get some wheel spins. So I'm gonna grab them. We do have ads starting in 12 seconds. So I might do the wheel spins, but then like wait with the actual thing. Um Also, hi, Amy, welcome in, and Cece, welcome in, and Asmifi, welcome in, and Forest Butterfly, welcome in, and Singularity, welcome in, and Marilyn, welcome in. And also, if I missed you coming in and I didn't say hi, still hi. I hope you're doing really well today. How was everyone's weekend? Um, Generally speaking, I feel like kids' movies are dubbed. So, like, before the age that you learn English, things are dubbed. And it's actually pretty well done usually. I never really hated it. Because they completely mute the original track. I know that if you watch anything that is dubbed in Spanish, they'll like leave the English one on a very low volume and then dub over it. That actually annoys me. But I feel like generally speaking, voice actors in the Netherlands are also quite good at dubbing, I would say. Like I always like growing up, I remember seeing it from other languages and then being like, "Oh, okay, so it can get really bad." Um I do think that as soon as a movie is like, I think 12 plus rated, they don't dub anymore. So they just assume that kids that are 12 and older can either read fast enough to read subtitles or they speak English well enough to follow the movie. So I have like memories of watching dubbed movies when I was really young, but I think anything as soon as I went to high school, I just watched in the original language with subtitles. Also Natalia, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It is very nice to meet you today. Um yeah, it more so has subtitles, which I'm actually happy about. I'm happy that they like as soon as they just assume you can read fast enough, they don't do any dubbing anymore. Very good except today. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Uh, I might have, but I don't remember that it was from her. I'm gonna quickly search what else she has written because I'm pretty sure I have. Oh yeah, I read Rania as a kid, the robber's daughter. Um, I vividly remember that my dad or my mom read that to me. Um, Also, Eva, welcome in. Thank you so much for telling me. I appreciate that a lot. I actually think, ironically enough, I've seen your name a lot on TikTok. People talking about how to pronounce it. So I might have actually known it had I taken a second to think. But welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Thank you for telling me anyways, and I hope you're having a great day today. Um, cannot watch Phineas and Ferb in English. I've never really watched Phineas and Ferb, so I don't think I would have an issue with it. But um, Irish names are I find them so beautiful. Like literally, there's so many absolutely beautiful names out there. Um, could be yes. Oh my god, I do make templates. Correct. um but I usually stream on weekdays. So I my normal stream schedule is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evening for gaming. I almost never stream in the weekend. But I've made an exception because I couldn't make it on Friday. My best friend had her bachelorette party and we went karaoke singing. So I moved the stream to the Sunday. And actually next weekend I'm also doing a stream because we're gonna play with the new expansion pack. So I scheduled an extra stream. Um because I want to have more time to play with it. So yeah, we're going to do an extra stream as well. I might have missed a reason. Oh, there's no reason. You guys unlocked this on a charity stream. Like it was one of the charity stream incentives. I said that I would do a Pippi Longstocking cosplay and then it didn't take or it took very long for me to schedule it. But then I was like, "Oh, I can do it this Sunday." So I decided to do it. I have early access, yes. Yes, I've been working really hard over the past week to record a bunch of videos, to test so much for the pack and like get everything ready because I'm aiming to as soon as like we are allowed to share content for it to stream it obviously. So we're going to stream it on Friday and on Saturday. Also, hi you. It is good to see you. um, but I was talking about how I have early access for the new pack, so we're gonna be playing with that later this week. We're gonna play with it on Friday and on Saturday, and then on the week after, so next week on, I think maybe all of my streams will be early access because I just really want to play with the new pack. It's so much fun. I've been playing with it a lot already. Obviously, I can't really talk about it because I'm not allowed to. But I am going to be releasing a bunch of videos from things like builds to a full review to like some tutorials. I also have one very exciting one that is gonna, I think, come out next week, Monday. So not this Monday, but the Monday after. Because I'm actually like, that's a video I worked on probably the most time in the past week. And I can't wait for you guys to see it. um, yes. You're gonna get Not So Berry Challenge, early access. It's like, it's gonna be a good week next week. um, how did you hold up the braids? There is like a wire, so it's kind of like a headband that has like two wires. It's just like, it's basically one really long wire going all the way from one side to the other. So it's like leaning on my head and then it just sticks out. Oh no, Pastel. Well, don't worry. The week after, we're gonna play with it as well. And then as soon as we like the early access drops, like because at one point that stops, and then we get early access to the pack like officially with all the other packs. I'm gonna stream a lot of early access for this pack, like either in the CFE version, which is what the early access is called, or in the regular early access version. So you'll see a lot of adventure awaits. Don't worry. Don't worry. Also, hi Melissa. Hello, hello. Going through all your past Not So Berry videos now after work while playing Sims. That is so sweet. I love that you're doing that. I hope you're having fun. I hope you're having fun. Okay, so because you guys last week, so if we complete the daily goals, we do like a little wheel spin. We do like a little wheel where we have like multiple different mini games or things that we do with chat as a thank you. And last week you guys completed the wheels the goals 2 times over. So we're actually going to do a double wheel spin today. Um so I'm going to do that, and then once we've done the wheel spins, we're going to get into game and I'm going to start building the Longstocking's house. So let's see what you guys are getting. Ooh, I don't remember what I meant with this. Oh, I do remember. You guys just get to put any question in chat for 3 minutes, and I'll just answer everything, unless it's really personal and I don't want to talk about it. That was it. So this came to mind. This came to mind where when we were doing like one of the phone calls, and you guys just started asking random questions. As like, oh, that's really fun. So we'll just do like a rapid Q&A. So any question that comes in your brain, I'll put a timer, and then you just get to put everything in there. Question 1, what is a rapid Q&A? But yeah, you can ask anything. It doesn't have to be related to me or the stream. You can like literally ask whatever. Like, why is the sky blue? And I'll just try to come up with an answer. Probably is going to be a terrible answer. I do want to warn you. How fast is rapid? Well, basically just everyone will put questions in chat and I'll just answer them like one by one. Ooh, question card. No, that's too similar. I want to do something else. Sorry. We're not going to do double questions. Dance party, we've done that too recently. And we just listen to all kinds of music. You come on, Wheel, give me something else. We literally just did that though, Yule. Ooh, Gartic on stream is fun. I don't think we've ever done that. I don't think we've ever spun this one. But that's a fun mini game we can do with chat. I like that. So Gartic is like the game that you play is you see different illustrations on screen, like it's actively being drawn, like a little video, and you have to guess what they're drawing. And yeah, the Gartic phone one. Well, it's not really Gartic phone because I'm not drawing. So it's like we have done that. Yeah, we have done it, but we've never spun it. I've just always done this one on like long streams, like 12-hour streams and stuff. I've used the mini game. We did that one, but not through the wheel spin. Because I only added it to the wheel spin later because normally I keep this one literally just for streams where I do 12-hour streams. Oh, it exists. It exists, Jane. There is a version that you can use on Twitch where I would be drawing, and then you have to like place your camera over the word so you guys wouldn't see the word. And then I draw and you guys have to guess, and as soon as someone types it in chat and it's correct, you go on to the next drawing. But considering that I'm terrible at drawing, I don't like that one. A round of garlic. Honestly, I love garlic, so I wouldn't even be mad about it. But let's start. Let's start with the little rapid Q&A. Get your questions ready, everyone. This is your moment. Type out your question because I'm about to start the 3-minute timer. And literally, I'm just gonna you can ask anything. Again, not promising I'll answer everything due to some reasons, but timer is timer is started. I do still play Fortnite sometimes. Yes, I actually want to get back into it, especially now that they have a Gorillas update. Fave scented candle. Ooh, I have a green moss one that like crackles. I love it. Do you ever play D&D? I have never, but I would love to play D&D. I really want to do a one-shot campaign, but I haven't found the right group of people to do it. No, I'm not actually Thomas, and I stressed about this when I was putting on the cosplay, and I didn't check it, so they might be reversed. What new tattoo would you get? Oh, I actually want to get flowers around my tree to complete my upper sleeve, but haven't found the right artist. What supernatural creature would you be? Werewolf, etc. Ooh, I would love to be a witch. As a kid, I was always obsessed with witch series. I would love, 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 love to be like a witch or a spellcaster or something. Your favorite children's book? Oh, that's such a difficult question. I think there's a very specific book which is called The Meester van de Zwarte Molen. I don't know what it translates to. I think it's a German book that's translated to Dutch. It's an amazing mystery book. I loved it so much. That was like my first book that I got really into. Favorite Disney character? Impossible question, but the first one that comes to mind is Merida from Brave. No specific reason. I just love her. Favorite dish containing garlic? Ooh, a specific dish I made yesterday is called spaghetti martinello, and it is a spaghetti that contains ginger and pickles as well. I'll leave you with that information and you can do with it what you want. Who's your favorite child tutor? Says I cannot pick. You cannot make me pick between my cats. I love both of them equally for different reasons because they're very different. Like they're very different cats. I love them a lot. What should my next warm savory breakfast be? Ooh, scrambled eggs on toast with some fresh juice, whatever juice you like. And maybe you can have like I don't know, like real butter. Like not the like vegetarian but like real butter or something like it. Like very I don't know, creamy. Feels like luxurious. Favorite class you ever took? Music class in high school. I love that class. Even though I'm a terrible musician, it was so fun. Um, mm, mm, mm. Favorite Pokemon? Oh, that's always difficult, but I would have to go with Togepi. The one from, what's her face? Come on, Misty. I would love to cosplay Misty as well. Favorite type of cookie? Ooh, Bastogne cookies. Love it. Do you still get nervous before stream? Never. Never. I feel like at this point, I've gotten quite comfortable, but I used to get really nervous before stream. A streamer you hate? Oh, I don't necessarily hate a lot of streamers, but in category, I don't like it when streamers use their platform to share misinformation. I don't think that's right. If you have a platform, at least stick to the facts. um, in school that much, or how did you get your English to be this perfect? Oh, thank you for thinking it's perfect. We learned it in school, but I learned most of my English from TV shows, and it got a lot better when I started doing an international job where I had to speak English every single day for my work. What is your to-go-to song when you're emotional? Ooh, I would say my to-go-to song in a lot of situations is Hijo de la Luna from Mecano because it's my favorite song of all times. Do you have a link for the Moss Candle? No, because I bought it at Target when I was in the US. I'm sorry. Would you play Peak? I don't know. I've watched a lot of friends play it, and I don't think it's a game for me. I enjoy watching other people play it, but I don't think I would enjoy playing it. When is the next mod game night? Ooh, good question. We need to plan that. Could you put it in reminders? Who's your favorite sim? Oh, I would probably have to say Bella Goth because I cosplayed her once. How is a rainbow formed? By water or like light hitting water drops and then becoming prismatic, I think. How do you say penguin? Penguin. Penguin. I actually say penguin. Penguin. That's how I say it. If I'm honest, I say penguin. Are you feeling happy this week? Yes, actually. Do you believe in paranormal stuff? Not really, but I somehow do get really scared about paranormal things. Like, I cannot watch a movie like the paranormal movies. I don't know. They scare the hell out of me. Even though I don't think I actually believe in it, it still scares me. Where would you live in not in the Netherlands? London. I would love to live in London if I could afford it. Favorite kind of crisps? Natural, so like no flavored, with like the zigzag ones, ribbel chips in Dutch, specifically if you dip it in applesauce. Have you ever seen a ghost? No, I don't think so. But my cats, I think, have, because sometimes they act like they see things that are not there. How many siblings do you have in total? Two. I have two sisters. I've never baked cinnamon rolls myself, and I would love to make it because I love it. So I think I would actually really enjoy making it. How many plants approximately do you have in your house? Last time I properly counted, I had more than 60, but I've actually like some of them got infected recently over the summer, so I think it's more close to 50 now. And I used to count my balcony garden, but that one is kind of dead right now, so I'm assuming around 50. Um, okay, wait. Would boyfriend T still love you if you were a worm? Sometimes I behave like a worm and like I'm very terrible, so I think so because he still loves me. How did you even get your hair like that? There is a wire in my hair right now, so I'm wearing like a headband with a wire. Is your favorite color green? No, I don't have a favorite color. My favorite color depends on the day. Um, although I've recently really been feeling orange, but that could change any moment. How many languages do you speak? Fluently, Dutch and English. I speak a little bit of French, a little bit of German, and a little bit of Spanish, all from learning it in school or doing courses for it. Very bad pronunciation in most. Ooh, the timer is up. What are those braid? Hi, Medusa. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I'm cosplaying as Pippi Longstocking, and this is her hair. Ooh, yes. Wait, is it? Let me see. Um, this is the. I have one on my desk. It's the Coastal Wind and Lavender, but it's from this same brand. I think it's just from Target. I have the one downstairs. I can share a picture with you. In the Discord. Um, but I don't think you can get it in Europe. I've actually looked for it. That's why I bought it in the US at Target, which is a shop that I wouldn't necessarily go to now. Um, chat is too rapid. You guys are worse. You guys were so good at asking so many questions. Um, with a yeah, this time, but that's because I just completely neglected my balcony garden this summer. Um, the thing is with like food plants, it is natural that they die after one season. Unless you have like things like an apple tree or something, but tomato plants and stuff like that usually die after one season, so it's normal. That's like kind of their cycle of life. Even if you take them inside, they usually don't survive that change. So unless you grow them inside only, if you have like a greenhouse or something, then they usually stay alive. But if you grow them outside, it's basically impossible. Um, so it's normal that they die, but it's also like this year around, I didn't really do anything to bring them back to life or like get new plants. So my balcony right now is kind of sad. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And both of you, by the way, 2 follows. Mm. And thank you for the hydrate. Also, Julia, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Oh, could you share your light? If you, thank you, Esther. If you look on my website, I have like if you go on the website on the left-hand side, there's a menu and there's one little thing that says setup shop. If you click on there, it has everything I have in my room. Like from the camera and the lens, because that actually has a big influence on how the light looks on stream. Including like every single one of all of these lights. And even the light on my desk and everything, including some pictures as well. So hopefully that helps. Also, love ghosted. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. The worm question. Hey, honestly, some days I do behave like a worm, and I know that for myself. Okay. So next one we were gonna do Gartic. Is it this one? Oh no, it is actually Gartic on phone. Hold on. We're gonna do one round, and then we're gonna. No, this is not the right one. I should actually just like save the link. Because every single time I want to play this with you guys, I have to look for the right one. I think it's just Gartic on stream. No. Yes. This is the one. Does it get super hot with the lamps? No, because they're all LED or LED, so they don't generate heat. The only thing that generate heats in my room is my main monitor now because it's an OLED screen, so they actually get warm. But like none of my lights in my room generate any heat. Otherwise, it would get ridiculously warm. Obviously, my computer also generates heat. Also, hi Sage, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Okay, hold on. I actually have to think go here. What? Okay, hold on. We have to fix one thing. Transform, fit the screen. There we go. Okay. So for anyone who doesn't know how this works, you will see different drawings on the screen. And all you have to do is like guess what you're seeing, like what you think they're drawing, and you type it into chat. Oh, really? That is indeed. I will have to fix that. Thanks for telling me that I made a typo in my own title. That's embarrassing. Um, hold on. I didn't. Well, you know what? It can actually stay there. That's fine. Wait, where does it say that? For me, it says with one. Wait, is it with double P? Really? All this time, every single time I was looking for songs and stuff, I also typed it with one. There we go. I fixed it. Okay. Now it's changed. You guys ready? Oh, damn, that's loud for me. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. Cannot deal with the music. Um Haha, we found one. Ah, dang it. I typed it, but I made a typo. Sometimes there's drawings and you're like, I just literally don't know. You guys are doing so well. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, next level. Level 4. Sandals. That makes so much sense. Ah, dang it. You guys were faster with the cobra. Peach pie. Oh, just clean. Shooter. Clownfish. Sometimes I'm like, how? Still 3 stars. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Oh, sorry. Is slow chat still on? Yes, we can turn that off. There we go. That's way better. This is difficult. Still 3 stars. Let's go. Let's go. This is hard. I know. Oh, nice. Architect. Nice. I make so many typos. I just don't know how to. That's how you write that word. I was like, how do you write colander? Literally no idea. Thank you so much for the 3-month resub. Please enter all of your subby perks for a whole month more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, oof. We did it though. 1 star, but we did it. We reached it. Level 11. You guys are doing so well. What the heck? We're getting to that level where also I just don't know the right word. Like, I don't know what the word is, but I'm guessing they're gonna clams, something like that, and I'm like, I just don't know. A sad bird. Oh, a cage. Duh. I wish they would tell you what it is if you don't guess it. I'm like, what is this then if it's not a crab? Oh my god, strawberry jelly. That is oddly specific. But you guys did it again. 2 stars. What the heck? I don't remember what our record is, but you guys might be close to breaking it. I genuinely don't remember what it was. Maybe level 14. Thank you for the follow. Um, a blimp. That's what it's called, of course. Nice moon. Oh, sandwich. Cabbage. Yo, you guys are doing so well. What is that called when you go like this? You know, when you can give yourself some. What is that called? Is that called a fan? A hand fan. Okay, it's not a hand fan. Ooh, you guys did it. What is this called when a celebrity is walking next to the paparazzi? You go over like in Dutch it's called a rode loper, but I don't remember what. Is it just called red carpet? It's just called red carpet, bro. It's not that difficult. See, my brain just no longer works when I play this game. But it wasn't that. But but you guys still did it. Level 14. Let's go. Also, hi Johnny. It's good to see you. Oh, it's just juice. You guys are ridiculously good. Hello. Oh my god. I cannot type. Air pump, that's the word I was looking for. You guys did it again, by the way. What the heck? Level 16. I can't believe you guys keep guessing so many. You guys are so good at this. I'm pretty sure this is a record, by the way. Pastel is absolutely acing it. Oh, just bonsai. Shit. I typed bonsai tree. Biologist. Nice. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, tribe. Nice. Ah, we were so close. Ah, but honestly, let me exit. Our record is level 19. Okay, so next time. But GG's everyone. That was actually so good. That I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. There we go. I'm gonna start up the game, and then we're gonna build in The Sims. You did better than you thought. You guys all did so well. Literally. Every single one of you. It is a hard game. I feel like you get better as you practice, like, you get better sort of, as you do it more, because it's a specific type of, like, part of your brain that gets triggered. Like, if you are someone who is already practicing a lot of, like, visualization and art and stuff, I feel like it is easier to do this. Um, ooh, good luck with the dance recital. Thank you so much for lurking. I appreciate it. Just too slow. No, that's fair. That's fair. Um, yeah, and you figure out what type of words they use. That also helps a lot. Um, also my game is starting up in the meantime. Um, also I'm so excited to like show you guys all the videos because I recorded like a video today, I recorded a video yesterday, I recorded a video Friday. And over the past week I've been recording things like I can't wait to share all the things with you that I've been working on for the past week because these are all so fun. And like I can't wait to share with you guys on stream for the new pack and stuff as well. It's just one of those things where I've never gotten early access. So like I can't wait to show you guys all the things. Um but until then we're just gonna play with the packs like the regular packs. But every single time that I open up my EA app, like it's like sitting there. Yeah, I have early access this time around. But it's like it's just chilling in my EA app and I'm like, I want to play it. Obviously, I'm not allowed to, but like, I want to, but we're gonna play it later, next week. So, like, coming week, on Friday. Um, thank you, Ruby. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's really cool. I would like, I when I got the email that I would be included this time around. I was like, it's like, it's like one of those things. I feel like as a simmer, like I'm not even kidding. I remember, ooh, speaking of, I was gonna announce the cool thing today, and I just realized that I completely did. Oh, I actually have a really cool announcement, but I need to check something. I can't believe that I promised you guys this announcement and then I just forgot about it. But there was one thing that I was waiting for, and I don't know if it's been fixed. Even if it's not fixed, I can still tell you guys. Like, I'm not gonna now tease it and then not actually tell you guys. But I was waiting for, like, them to fix something. Okay, it's not there yet. So that will happen later, but I still get to talk about it. So, thank you for those follows, by the way, for everyone. I appreciate it. I have to I have to tell you guys something really fun. Yes, the Rose people already know this. And I'm gonna announce it while my game is starting up because it's I can load into my save file, by the way. But I actually have a really cool announcement. Literally forgot this. Okay, so do you guys know that at the past years, when there was a TwitchCon, I hosted a Sims community meetup. For anyone who isn't aware, for the past 5 TwitchCons, both US and EU, I've been hosting the Sims community meetup. This was because I just really wanted to bring the Sims community together. Like, I just thought it would be super fun to get everyone and, I don't know, have like a little moment with the community, like 30 minutes to an hour to just hang out, meet each other, share our stories, because every single one of us is a simmer that loves this game, that enjoys this game, but also we hang out in a lot of the same chats on Twitch. So I figured that'd be really fun. So I started doing that at TwitchCon in Vegas. So that is about 2 years ago now. And I got an email from the Sims team about a month ago where they said, "Hey Rosanna, we are officially going to be at TwitchCon US with a booth. Like, the Sims will actually be on the brand floor of TwitchCon US. We are also going to host an official Sims community meetup. Would you like to host it?" So, of course, I said, yes, duh. So, at TwitchCon US this year, there's going to be an official Sims community meetup organized by the Sims team, and I get to officially host it. I get to, like, welcome everyone, and there's gonna be a bunch of fun things. I'm not gonna spoil anything yet, but I had a call with the Sims team, like, 2 weeks ago. That was one of those calls which made me, like, stay late on a co-working stream because I was literally on a call with the freaking Sims team to talk about what we were gonna do for this specific meetup. So, like, all the things that it's gonna be an hour long. We're gonna have, like, a separate room, and we were discussing, like, how to set it up, what activities to do, stuff like that. And the best part is if you guys are not gonna be at TwitchCon San Diego, because I know, like, a bunch of you in chat might not be there, there's going to be a live stream in the Sims Discord. Most likely. They said they wanna do this, but again, I'm, like, not 100% sure, but I think that they said they wanted to do that. So they're gonna, like, live stream it. So you would be able to be there sort of, like, virtually. You could still join the meetup. And we actually talked about how to make sure that people that are watching that live stream in the Sims community Discord, um, to also be, like, a bit involved so that they're not just watching a bunch of people meet up, but that it's actually, like, a little thing where people will interact with the stream as well. So yeah, it is going to be on US morning time. So that would be, like, later in the evening here. But I'll share all of the specifics and things of the meetup. But that was actually when they asked me, I had a panel originally scheduled at that time. So I was like, yes, I want to do this, but I also need to move a panel first. So I reached out to Twitch. I was like, hello, Can we maybe move my panel, please? And they were like, yes. Luckily, it was the panel that I'm going to be on, like, it was the charity panel. So it also has Spring Sims and Lil Simsy. So I was like, oh, you know what? I guess I can convince them that they need to move it because there's two other simmers that are going to that are probably going to want to be at the meetup. So I asked them if we could move the panel and they were like, "Yeah, of course, no problem." So they moved it to another day. Thank you, Moon. What the heck? Yes, of course. Duh. We're gonna hang out. 100%. Um, yeah, no, literally, booked and busy. It's my TwitchCon schedule is again, it is so wild. Like I have 5 panels. Now officially I can talk about the fact that I'm also hosting the Sims community meetup. I'm also working with something that's not like set in stone, but I'm working with something with Fractal on like a little event thingy that I'm going to cover. So I have like yet another thing. And I signed up, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. But I signed up through the ambassador group for a meet and greet again. And basically what they do is they fill any empty slots for meet and greets with people from the ambassador group that aren't necessarily like big enough of a streamer to get their own individual meet and greet. Like I'm not big enough as a streamer. Like I would get it as an ambassador. Um, but I already got mine technically in the EU, but I signed up. I was like, "Hey, if you have a spot available, I'd love to do one." Lol. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but you never know. They'll probably let us know at the end of the month. Um, do you have some time planned after? Do you have some you time? No, not really. But that's okay. It's gonna be fine. Like literally the con ends on Sunday evening. We fly back on Monday morning or Monday afternoon. So I arrive back in the Netherlands on Tuesday. And on Wednesday I have a concert and on Thursday I come back to streaming. So yeah. It's gonna be busy, but it's fine. It's gonna be fine. Where do we build Pippi's house? We don't really have, well, I guess maybe Nordhaven would be the best one. I know. I don't know what I'm doing to myself, but we're doing it, you know? The problem is that, like, I would love to build it in the a little bit more natural area. Mm, also, preferably on a slightly larger lot, but that one is a bit too large. Maybe Henford on Bagley might be better. Thursday streaming, yeah. While having a jet lag. Oh, it's not hush hush, Anna. Some people do. Some people that get asked to host panels get paid. I submitted panels, so I don't get paid. I will get paid for the hosting the community meetup for The Sims. If I do anything with Fractal, that will also be a paid opportunity. I'm talking to The Sims about doing another thing with them, which might also be a paid opportunity. Um, if you get asked by Twitch to fly in for a meet and greet, you usually either get paid or they cover your flight and hotel cost. But in my case, if I was to get a meet and greet, it's basically like a filler for a slot. So then you don't get paid. Um, so it really depends on the arrangement and it depends on like the situation of in which you were asked. So like if you get asked to come to TwitchCon to do a meet and greet, they will make sure that you either get paid or they cover your travel cost. But if you're already gonna be there, because you just want to go as a visitor and as an addition you get things. Or like in my case, I wanted to speak on a panel. So yeah, it really depends. But for instance, I did get asked when I went to TwitchCon EU, they were like, additionally, do you want to host some panels? And then we're like, it's a minimum of 5, which in my case wasn't really realistic because I already had 3 panels myself. But like, if you want to host panels, you do get paid sometimes. But again, it depends on how many people volunteer for the role to begin with. Um, Large trees to make it smaller by yourself. That is also true because I was thinking actually this like lot. Well, no, that is also it has the trees in the background. I might actually go to Henford on Bagley. I feel like that might actually be a world that just fits a little bit better. Um, that is 40/50. Actually, 30 by 20, I think might be nice. Let's check out this lot. Um, But yeah, I think, like, in terms of payment and things, you're usually not allowed to talk about any specific amounts. Like, I'm not allowed to share specifically how much I'm getting paid. But I don't want it to be a thing where I'm not allowed to say that I'm getting paid because that also feels weird. I think this actually might be a pretty cute lot. I think realistically this house is a little bit more in like it is technically in a bit more of a villagey area. Like the house is just in, I don't know, I guess Swedish suburbs or something. So this is maybe a little bit too natural. In the end, it doesn't really matter that much. It's not like it has to be the perfect place. In the end, the build matters the most. Um, I was thinking maybe here. Let me check this one because then it will be on a street, but still with like some greenery on the background. Also, hi Cassie, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It's such an improvement, right? I know, it is wild actually. Like as soon as you have the custom maps, it's like, oh, that's nice. Actually, you know what? This lot could kind of work because it's still in an area with other houses, which I think the original villa is as well. And I think this lot might actually be super nice size-wise. I am going to have to open my own picture though, because I currently um don't have only have the small picture on top of the screen. But it's a bit tiny, so I can't really see it. Also, hi Tub Tub, welcome in. It's good to see you. Okay, let me actually open it. Open image and new tab. Okay. So we're gonna no. Get rid of this. Okay, this lot also has some pretty good lighting, I think. Um yeah, they are still working on it. I think obviously it is quite a big project to make all the custom maps, so I think it's like a work in progress. Um okay, so we have basically like this part of the house, and then we have this part of the house. And I know there is like a little side part over here as well. And then this part of the house has a second floor. Um Yeah, I'm already noticing one thing that is going to be a bit of a challenge in The Sims because you technically cannot really do that. We might be able to work with some platforms in there, but I don't exactly know how well that would work. Um Yeah, I already noticed. Her house is so silly, like so fun and so different. Um that tower should probably go there because that is supposed to be a balcony. Um and I think the top floor actually needs to be medium wall height to be able to do what I want to do. Uh, then we have the porch that kind of goes. Actually, hold on. I'm just seeing this now. This part of the house is technically the same, but I think I might pull it back one just because I think in The Sims that looks a bit better. To Longstockings. I don't think that's her name, Tub Tub. Also, thank you for the uptime reminder. It's actually wild to me that I just started building and it literally, it's already halfway past the stream. Um, It was all yellow, for example. So the thing is, there are different versions of the house. This is the most commonly found one, but technically there are different versions of this house. So it could be that you have seen a version that was, like, for instance, the cartoon one looks different. Also, hi, Moon Socks. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so we definitely need a roof over this. Um, then, wait a second. Okay, for roof, we need this over here. I actually think if I want to make that look good, technically, this should go no. Um It won't be as detached as it is IRL, simply because in The Sims, you can't really do that. Basement 2? Um, I would have to look up a floor plan. I don't remember if she has a basement. Um, it should have an attic. I might have to make this functional then. Or actually, no, wait. This part has to be. Wait a second. This is really difficult for my brain. Because again, it's using the concept of having like slightly different heights on the same floor, which doesn't exist in The Sims. Um, but technically, this part of the house will be an attic, but then this part is like separate from it. Um, Also, in 3 minutes, we're gonna have some ads. So in case you're hanging out here, because otherwise you wouldn't hear this. Um, Rogue, speak language. You know, use words. Um, we're gonna take an ad break soon. Damn, talking really difficult. I'm literally like my brain is trying to figure out this roof so much that I can't even talk and think at the same time. Um. Okay, that sort of connects. But then it doesn't connect anymore. That's frustrating. Oh, come on. Sometimes I really, really, really hate this game. Like, that doesn't connect either way. Also, I'm gonna warn you guys are talking about, like, lemonade trees and stuff, and I'm like, I don't remember this detail. So, I'm probably not gonna remember any of the details when I'm actually working on the build, so you guys are gonna have to help me remember. Um, okay, so this actually does have to go one further out, which I think might help with the stupid curve. No, that actually makes... Does that make it worse or better? I think that actually makes it better. There was bottles of lemonade in the tree. How do I not even remember this? Dang. Okay, so the thing is, actually, it does have an overhang, but in The Sims, that, like, does not connect properly at all, which is slightly infuriating. Yeah, it was a hollow tree, I remember. See, now that actually rings a bell. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do it like this. I guess that works. We'll make it work. Um, so I think this room actually has to go like this. Why does that keep connecting? And then that is connected to that room, so that's good because that way she can actually access it. Okay, the ads are starting soon. I actually have to go and take a quick break because I do have to pee. So, I'll be right back. Enjoy your break. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Make sure to stretch and hydrate and, you know, all those self-care things. And thank you so much for hanging out. I'm having a really good time. I'm having such a silly, fun stream time today, and I love it. And I'll talk to you guys in 5, okay? Hello. How are you guys? How was the break? I just laughed so much because I literally ran downstairs in this outfit, ran into the living room and said very happily, Pippy likes cookies too. And then I grabbed myself a cookie. But then Scott laughed so hard that like it made me laugh really hard. Oh, anyways, how was your break? Did you guys get yourself something nice to snack? Um, I got my little cookie. Yeah. Mm, food from the fridge. Nice. What did you get? Mm, you stole some cookie dough apparently. Even though you can't have any. Oh no, a healthy salad. Ooh, but salads can be so good. I like a good salad. Okay, so technically, this platform needs to be like this. The problem is there needs to be a fence on here, which you can't really do in The Sims. Um, so I think I'm gonna have to sort of, I don't know, like fake that with a debug fence or something. Oh no, not forgetting your snack center. Also, hi Joe, welcome in. Mom spaghetti and someone gave me their bacon. Ooh, that sounds good. Mm. Oh my god. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Also, Plumberry, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Mm. Okay, this does work, like space-wise. Do we have an attic fan? What is it? What specifically is an attic fan? Um, the thing is, the fencing that we have on here is like pink, so I want to see if I can find anything in debug that is like somewhat similar. Otherwise, I might actually go for a half wall. Yeah. Oh no, that is weird this year. So many childhood memories, right? I know. It's so fun. Okay, I'm just gonna get this and then make it smaller. Um, this one needs to be like a little bit taller, I think. Okay, I need that. What was it? Shift C? Yeah, there we go. Hold on. Okay, this definitely needs to go. Oh. Hmm. It sort of needs to go like that, but I don't know if it exactly needs to go like that, but we'll see. You know what? I think it's better if I use this one to just go and then make it like flat and then go like this and then that works, I think. Ish. Yeah, I do think that one needs to go like this. Um Oh no. Oh, it can really hurt when you burn your hand. That sucks so bad. And if I go like that, that's nice. That works. Um mm, could be Liv, could be. It is from like a very specific time, I think, when it was super popular. Mm. No. I didn't mean to turn it off. Get back. Yeah, yeah. Um it's a fan mounted in the attic to create air circulation throughout the house, generally to pull air from the bottom through the attic. I don't think we have. I mean, we have a ceiling fan, but that's about it. That is about it. Mm, I'm trying to check column-wise. I think actually maybe the base game one is the best. Um, Something that confuses me, though, is there is a wall over here. Also, hi, Dickie. Hello, hello. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. There's a wall there with windows, but I think that wall literally just, it's right next to the front door, so I guess part of the, also, sorry, this song, I cannot deal with it. Hmm. Mm, I found a save file from, I think, someone you mentioned that has a few mods on your website, and all their worlds are finished. And it's so gorgeous. Wait, who is it? Now I'm very curious. Okay. Something that I think is going to help a lot visually is if we actually change the roof texture and the roof color. Um, I feel like that is too green. It needs to be more bluish, but that one is too blue. Oh, yeah, yeah. I think I have a couple of things from Rat Boy Sims. Um, oh, that is actually perfect. Oh, yeah. That's good. Then I also need this type of roof over here. And on this side, it's like a little bit like this, actually. You can't see it on the reference photo, but I found another photo where you can see that side of the house. You've been so busy. I hope you've been busy with fun things. Okay, let's see if we have a pink roof trim, because something like this in pink would actually be perfect. I don't know. Okay, so we don't have something like that in pink. I was already a little bit afraid of that. But I still want to go for the pink trim because I think it actually is such a... Maybe I should go for the bold one. Because it's such a huge visual thing in, like, on the house, is that the house is, like, yellow. And then part of the house is, like, pink. That's the only thing I feel like this room actually needs to be even taller. But then, like, that looks better apart from this roof part. I guess I can fix that. And maybe the ground floor, because I think I really do not enjoy building tall houses, but I think it just looks better. Like, I think it genuinely looks better if everything is that tall. Um, Wait, we can obviously just use the platform and paint that, and then I can actually put the pink fence on. Oh my god, I don't even need the half wall. I think we have a... Oh, wait, the platform tree needs to be yellow. Hold on. Platform trims, not pink. No, not orange, yellow. Oh, we only have this. That doesn't really work. Okay. So, we do have this wood. That just comes in sort of like a blank color. That might be our best bet, to be honest. The painful thing is going to differ from the actual color of the house. That sucks a little bit. And the thing is, I know we have like this, but then this is sort of a bit chipped, but I need the horizontal one. I thought we had something like that too. But maybe we don't. I know we have this super bright yellow, but we need kind of more like a pastel yellow. Honestly, that one is kind of perfect. Because I think that one also comes in pink. So then I can literally just use the same. And then we're gonna have to put, like, pink windows, pink columns, stuff like that. This is such a silly house. I also feel like this actually needs to be longer. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. This would be the attic. Like, that would actually be functional, we could decorate it and stuff. How did it fit? And now that I drag it out, all of a sudden, all these roofs are messed up. That's really strange. Let's fix it. There we go. Now it's fixed. Explained a lot this past week. Still have so many questions. Oh, that is super fair. I totally get that. I mean, it's a big change, so it makes sense that you still have a lot of questions. I don't know. Something feels off in this part, and I'm trying to figure out what it is. I feel like this feels too much like it's a dormer in that roof, and in the real build, it's not. But again, that's just because in The Sims, you, like, the only thing I could do to sort of fix that is put another floor on top of it. And then add the roof, like, oh, wait. I should have added the roof over here. Hello? No? Okay, there we go. And then this part needs to be, like, even higher. Like, that's more what it looks like. And then I feel like it comes out a bit more as well. I just feel like this entire thing is, like, bigger, actually. But it has to be square. But then the balcony gets really weird and small. That does feel more, like, proportionate. I mean, I guess I could just drag the balcony, like, slightly. It doesn't really go. It actually lines up with this wall. That's my biggest problem, because now the balcony actually feels proportionate. Like, this actually feels like it's correct size-wise. Huh? How are those walls linked? Okay. Strange. This one comes in pink, though. So that would go like this. I mean, I guess we're also partially just gonna have to accept that in The Sims, it's not gonna look exactly. Is it one back? No, it actually aligns. I have the picture as, like, a bigger picture I can show you. Hold on. Like, where we zoom in. Also, on the ground floor, it also aligns. Look. This wall and this wall is aligning with this part of the house. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So, I drew it back because I think in The Sims that looks better. Because I think in The Sims, if you go for one big wall, that actually looks a bit weird sometimes. I mean, we can try it, I guess. What? No, I didn't mean to drag that one out. Hold on. Weird looking house. It is a very weird house, but that's kind of the point. I guess you can go for this. I also have a feeling, I think that's actually what's wrong with it. This part of the build is technically going back one like this. But then I think this roof is never going to align properly. Oh, it is. That's funny. The roof is uneven now, and it still sort of works. Can we oh my god, we definitely need to have a debug horse to go on the front porch. I do think it might actually look better if the front porch is one bigger. Because we need to add 2 windows here in the middle anyways. It doesn't happen very often that I'm building in The Sims and that I'm literally feeling like the house should be bigger. Usually when I build in The Sims, I'm like, it needs to be smaller because the house, like, otherwise it gets too big. Ah! Not me. I wanted to move it and I almost bulldozed it. Hold on. Why would you do that, Ro? Oh my goodness. The panic. Okay, so something that I don't like is I don't like that this yellow is a different color. Panic! Exactly. But I don't think we have a better option. Like, we can go for something that's even more, like, wood-colored, which I don't think is a good idea. That's the one we're using right now. None of these are tagged as yellow. Yeah, no. Um, so, like, if I filter on yellow, it doesn't give me anything additionally. So then our option is to put a half wall around it because then we can actually use the same trim, but then I can't put this fence on top of it. I might still do that and work with like a debug fence. I think that does look better if it's like the actual yellow from the house. I think that's just prettier. Something else we're gonna need. We're gonna need that pink fence though, or like something similar. Because I think now the trick is gonna be adding like a ton of pink details. And we need a fence that's like pretty. I do think we have the exact fence in game, but it doesn't come in pink. So I'm tempted to still go for this one because I actually think that is the better fence. And then we're gonna need spandrels to also fit with this. That also need to be that same shade of pink. Am I blind? Where's the pink color? Oh, there. So yes, Ro, you were blind. That works. It's not as intricate as the real one because the real one also has like stuff on the column itself, but we don't really have that in game. Doesn't really exist. So I guess working with this should work fine enough. And then do we have any exterior trims that are pink? We have those, but those are not the right style. Thank you, Pixie. Also, welcome in. It's really good to see you. Thank you for thinking I look good. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. We need pink windows. That's going to be a very important deciding factor for the house as well. Mm, I feel like maybe because some of them actually have shutters. Something like this does feel very accurate. Um we can also I know we have custom shutters. I don't know if they come in pink. If they do, okay, they do. So we could also add custom ones. Maybe I'll do that actually. Cuz then I can just use a fully pink window rather than ones that have white in it. Um uh Also, thank you, Davina. I appreciate it. Also, is there a reason you keep putting your pronouns in chat? I'm just curious. Because I've seen it a couple of times, and I'm wondering if there's a specific reason, if you want me to acknowledge them, or like, is there some like something you want to share with the chat specifically? Um, I just feel like I want to make sure that I understand. So that one still has the white in it. There's actually a lot of pink windows that have the white in it. But I do like this window shape, but I just wish it had only pink. But I also don't want to go for the hot pink because I don't think that works either. Maybe I'll just go for these, but then I'll like add the shutters like this. Mom says hi. Hi. Moomin House. Oh my god, that would be so fun. I used to watch the Moomins, so I guess I have like a memory of it. Only now did I understand. Hi, Sims Art. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And also, Peace, welcome in. It's good to see you. You're all good. No worries. No worries. Also, I now. Oh, wait. That window glitches. Oh. Oh, that's frustrating. Wait, I'm so confused by the layout of this. Does the back door actually need to go? Like, I think it might have to go one back so that the window doesn't glitch because the window does have to be in the middle of the wall. Forgot there was a Sunday stream. You're all good. You still made it. You still made it. Actually, that would give the porch a more interesting shape as well. I think I like that. But round walls. I mean, there are round walls in The Sims. They are an absolute pain in the ass to work with, but it does exist. So I guess we could try. The thing is, I first have another build project. So, like, I'm assuming that most likely the coming, like, 2 weeks or so are gonna be really full with, Adventure Awaits Early Access. And after that, I really wanna start the, book build. Because that's something that I also still promised you guys. This is technically a sort of a book build, I guess. I guess the windows need to be a bit lower. They need to be in the middle of the wall, otherwise it annoys me. But I haven't fully decided which book I want to do. I don't think I'm gonna do a Moomin cosplay. I don't think I could do that. I still have other cosplays that I owe you guys as well, so, you know. Let's wrap up my list of already promised cosplays before I do anything else. We could use those big windows, actually, to go over here. Or we could use the more... I don't know if I want to use the more modern ones. Anxiety right now. Cozy Sims Chime, welcome in. I hope you're doing well, Talkie Furball. I'll do my best. Sure. No, I can absolutely speak. I'll do my best to provide the utmost Cozy Sims vibes. I mean, you have to forgive me for being completely unable to speak, but that's nothing new, so. Don't tempt us. Okay, that's true, Liv. I shouldn't tempt you guys. Round walls do not exist. I mean, they exist, but they are so painful to work with that it might be best to pretend they don't. True, there is a red hair girly from Moomin. Oh, that is actually true. I forgot about that. What is her name again? Can I delete that wall? Why can I not delete that wall? Sims? What are you talking about? Okay, so if I draw a room over it, you will accept that there is no wall there? And then I can delete these? That will work. You'll allow me to do that? Perfect. Thank you. We'll have to redo the paint, but I guess that's fine. Snufkin! Oh my god. I really have to rewatch Moomins. It's been too long. For years, and also the attitude. Also, her name is Lila. That's so cute. I actually love that. Hold on, because those windows are really low now in the room. I think they might have to be higher. I pressed F1. I didn't mean to. Her name is Mai? Oh. Where was I? This house looks so out of place on the map. End the world and fake non-humans trying to. Oh, okay, that sounds terrible. I hate horror games. So that game does not sound like it's something I could play. Um, wait, I'm curious how you're supposed to say it. Because I read it as an English word now. I don't know if it's actually difficult to pronounce. Because as in if it would be difficult for me to pronounce. I feel like Dutch and Swedish have a lot of overlap in like sounds and stuff. Like May? Lila May? Also, hi, Kat. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Okay, hold on. So, okay, so we have one problem because I now made this a 2-floor situation, but it's actually not a 2-floor situation. So that looks weird, but also not really, but it does if I'm gonna add doors and windows to it. Because the door is not gonna line up with the actual balcony, so we're just gonna sort of accept that that looks different than in the picture. Spoken as mu? Kleine Mie? Um, yeah, so in German it would be Klein Mu. So then I guess that would be. It's weird. Why would we change it to me if we can actually say mu? Like that's a sound that we know how to make. Like that's actually kind of silly. Translation wise. I mean, doesn't make a lot of sense for us to change that. Do we have any pink doors? Because technically that door sort of needs to like blend in. Sarah, oh my god. I feel so silly welcoming you guys in looking like this, but I guess welcome in. Hello, hello. How was your stream? Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well today. I see you were playing some Infinity, Nikki. How was it? I mean, that is a game about dress up. I'm dressed up. I feel like I can see the match. But at least welcome in. Sarah, of course, welcome in. Old Rotten Lady, welcome in. Ari underscore welcome in. Insta follow because of the outfit. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Also, just passion, welcome in. I love your fit. Thank you. Wait, let me show you guys the whole thing. Ignore the fact that my stockings are not attached. I went to the bathroom and I didn't reattach them. But I do feel like I owe you guys the whole fit check. I still cannot get over the pigtails. Like, how are they staying like that? Okay, let me tell you the secret. There is like a wire that is, can you see it? It's like kind of hidden in my hair, but it's like a headband and then it attaches. So like there's basically a piece of wire that goes from here, like this, all the way over my head to here. I know, I wish I had a monkey and a horse, but I have 2 cats, of which one is being really cute and sleeping in the background. So let's pretend her name is Mr. Nilsson today. Also, thank you for those follows. I appreciate it. Did we get a shout out for Sarah? If we didn't yet, can we do that? And if we did, can we get another one in chat so that everyone has a link to her channel? Because for anyone hanging out here, if you're looking for a wonderful fellow simmer, also just general cozy gamer with great vibes to follow, please make sure that you go drop your bum on Sarah's follow button right now. And for everyone who Esther, that went almost correct. And I love it. You copied on your phone. Wait, I can type it in chat. Thank you, Tub Tub. Oh, it's on cooldown. Lol. Well, we'll fix that in 30 seconds. For sorry. For the introduction for our new friends. I actually have a little raid video. It's like a 1-minute introduction to me and my streams and my community because I don't always look like this. And we do also do other things next to The Sims. So I would love to show that to you guys. And then once that video is done, it's about a minute long. I'll show you what we're building today because we're actually building Pipi Longstocking's house. And so far, it's actually coming in along quite nicely. But I'll see you guys on the other end of the video. Welcome in. My name is Rosanna, and online I go by Rosannatxt because I'm quite the chatterbox and I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I'm a full-time creator and Twitch ambassador, and on my channel we do gaming. Wait. I leave my Sims unattended for 2 minutes. They are mother and daughter. They are mother and daughter. Co-working. We're gonna ace our work. We're gonna wrap up the day. We got this. I'm very proud of you for being here. And a sprinkle of IRL.
It's just me and my bestie hanging out, you know, chat. Me and my bestie.
I'm from the Netherlands and I live with my partner and my 2 cats named Toot and Soos. Did you just try to eat the creeper? I'm neurospicy, chronically ill, and some days I seriously wonder if I should be allowed on the internet with a camera and microphone. She is doing the partner pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy. Let me tell you, lube does wonders. It's like more slippery than soap. And yes, I have actually used it. I have been to that point. I love to use my platform to raise money for charity, and my community is champion of coming up with silly incentives and goals.
I'm a lemon. Wow. I'm gonna find a spot that's not too dusty. Ew, that one's even saltier. I'll feed you mayo. Chat, don't worry.
I never realized that you don't chew on mayo.
Our community is named the Jungle of Planties, a space where everyone is unique and yet we grow and thrive together. And you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch, take a sip, and take some time away from the screen. Because like we always say here, self-care is very sexy. That was the raid video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much again for the raid. If you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, like I said in the video, self-care do be very sexy. So feel free to go practice it, you know, do a little raid and drop and stuff. But for anyone who wants to hang out here, like I said, we are building Pipi Longstocking's house. And this is what we have so far. And I was just trying to figure out how to go about this little balcony situation because technically this is 2 floors. So if I add a door, the door actually glitches out. So I don't know what to do. Yes, oh my god, I definitely want to add a horse. We're gonna add a horse, don't worry. I don't know how I'm gonna do that exactly yet, but we're gonna add a horse. I don't think the horses show up as debug objects, so I will get one though. Don't worry. But I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do that right now. I think our workaround for this could be is that I actually go into debug and I use a debug door. I can actually see that potentially work. But then I'm gonna have to hide maxes so we only see the debug items. Oh, we don't have very pretty. Oh, and even debug doors glitch. Windows would be glitching too. Although, I guess I could try. Like you're saying, like try to... I have an idea. Wait, I have an idea. What could work? I don't know if it actually is gonna work, but we could try. Let's get the pink back. No, it's not because of the platform. It's because literally inside, like, there's 2 floors. So as you can see, this is where the next floor starts. It is because of the platform, but that's because we need to technically have, like I said, this, although now that I'm looking at it, technically, the balcony does actually end here. But then that would just be an entire part of the floor, which also doesn't make any sense. Like, that would be too tall compared to the roof. So what they're doing with this house is something that they actually do, like, a lot IRL, which they what you can't do in The Sims, is, like, on one floor, they use different wall heights. That would actually fix everything, because then we could give this a tall wall height and this a short wall height, and we would just do 2 floors, and it would be fine. Um, let's see, let's see. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's get that one pink door. I do wanna get a tall door, because I think that will actually look better. Um, the problem is then we would need to find a window. Because the thing is, the window would have to go at the exact same spot as the door. So then it doesn't make the thing invisible. Do we have a tiny window? I don't think that's gonna work. Because the window would have to be the exact same size as the door. Um Also, Chill Simmer, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Do you see what I mean? Like, it needs to be at the exact same height, exact same size. Um Put the walls back. We could do that, yeah. Then it would probably be oh, yeah, I now have it filtered on pink, so I guess that doesn't help. I don't think this is gonna work, simply because the window needs to place at the exact same height as the door, but it doesn't because of the 2 floors. Does that make sense if I explain that? Like, right, this one would be too high, but if I drag it lower, do you see how the window also glitches out? Like, it's literally a millimeter difference. But then I place it, and then I can't size it down. Oh, this is difficult. Yeah, so it doesn't create a hole. It doesn't work. Like, even if the window doesn't glitch out, it doesn't create the hole at the right space. It's really, like, this is one of my biggest frustrations. I think it might actually work the best if we delete the walls and indeed, like, fake place the door. Although, no, because then, I don't know if that could work. Then we might have to pick a door without any windows. Otherwise, you're gonna see that. Um... Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I guess this window is or, like, this door is smaller, then I can try again with the windows. Hold on. No, because this is so frustrating. Why? See, that works. That would work if the window wasn't too big. Um, so I need a really tiny window. See, but that one then doesn't create a hole. Why? Why does it not? That's actually kind of strange. Do you see that? Why does it not create... If I do it there... So the whole thing doesn't work across 2 different floors. I couldn't because the window glitches out too. Like, that's the like, I could... Even if I did it like this, and I guess that works if we're gonna do it like a fake door, I guess this works well enough. I know for once it doesn't do what you actually want. It always does that when you don't want it, and now we actually want it and it doesn't work. But I guess this works. Like, it wouldn't be a functional balcony anyways. That's I guess, the biggest downside of what we're building right now, but honestly, the rest of the house would be functional, so I think that's okay. Like, I think this would be fine. Like, aesthetically, it looks better on the outside anyway, so... but I am gonna have to find... I really genuinely don't know if we have pink debug fencing. I've just kinda... we might not, then I might have to go for white or something. No, no, it wouldn't function regardless. Unless we make a platform on this floor that is just as high. Like, potentially that could work. Like, if we match the platform, basically the door here, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm just realizing this on the inside is also gonna look really stupid. So, I have a feeling like what we might have to do is actually go like this, and then you just don't really see that on the inside, and then we place a ladder here that allows you to go into this room. Then you can't go on the balcony, but you can still go on this room. We can make this like a little secret room or something. And you can still use this part as the attic, and then we just ignore that that door is floating a little bit. We just pretend it's not there. If you put the walls down, you actually don't see it. And we can actually access this attic, so that's good. So this is just second floor, and then from the second floor, we can go into the attic as well. Um, and then this is the downstairs. It's actually a pretty big house, but that's okay. Um, Also for furnishings, I think I have like a couple of reference photos of the inside. But I don't know if I don't think I'll be able to furnish the entire thing, like, perfectly as it should be. Because I think there's a bunch of rooms that are never shown, in the series, but obviously, we're gonna need to furnish them in the house, so I'll just go for, like, the style. It's very, like, I feel like it's very, like, 50s, 60s, old. I don't know. I don't know necessarily know how to explain it, but there's a lot of pink on the inside of the house as well, as one might expect. Okay, I would like to use big windows here, like actual big windows, but I don't know if we have anything. Like that would be too modern, I think. So then I get back to these windows again. It's so unfortunate that these are so modern because actually they're kind of nice, but they just don't work style wise. I guess you could make these work. I don't know. Hi, Hollow. It is good to see you. Yeah, I think I'll just use these ones again. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really did my best for the braids today. Ooh, stop. Oh my god, the camera jumping. My game updated and I haven't fixed it yet. Um I almost wasn't ready for the stream. I literally had to go to the hardware store this morning to get the wire because I'd been planning to do that for a couple of days, but I just kept not having the time because the hardware store is not super close and I need to walk there. So, like it takes quite a bit to actually walk there. And I still needed to return screws that I bought the last time. I bought too short, so I needed to go and get them as well. So I was like waiting for the time that I would actually have time to go do that. um, so this morning I was like, okay, now I have to go because otherwise I won't have wire to do my braids. I did not, you'll know. I didn't really have any conversations with anyone. They weren't very chatty this morning, I guess. Um, let's see. Because I feel like the actual house has like way more sort of like pink details. Um, Something that I think is going to help a lot is if we get columns everywhere. 'Cause the house actually has columns on all the corners. I'm still slightly annoyed that I can't pull this out. Thank you so much for the 21 months. What the heck? I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more, and it is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Also, oh, you had a typo in your sound alert. I was like waiting for it to play. I was like, why is it not playing? But feel free to do it again if you want to. But thank you so much for liking the outfit. I'm happy that you do. Oh, now this one doesn't fit anymore, I think. Hmm. Okay, so I can't do the overhang. Like, I really, really can't. It will glitch out. Um, so then that side of the house just looks a bit flat, even though like IRL, quote unquote. Um, Deep memory inside you. Also, is it Death's Disciple? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Ah, let me try that again. It's so perfect for this costume. Thank you. I actually, when I was trying it, my braids turned out like a bit messy. And then I was like, no, but actually, that's the whole point. Like, it's supposed to be a bit messy. Because her hair in the movies is also like quite messy. It's like, this is perfect. I don't really like it if it's that round, to be honest. Like, a little bit round is nice, but um mm, but when I finished the braids, like the try, I did a little trial run this afternoon. There we go. What is the inspo pic from? It's Pippi Longstocking's house from the movie. Um, how many iron threads do you have to use? Just one. I can show you. There is one going from this side through the braid across my head. You can kind of see it over here, like a little headband. And then it goes over here and it goes into this braid. So that's why if I move this braid, that end also moves. So it's just like one big iron thing. And the thing is, because the braids are like braided around the iron, it sort of keeps itself in place. I do have like two little clips on the side to help with some flyaways. Um, I'm actually pretty proud that I came up with this design, quote unquote, myself. I was like, how am I gonna do this? And then I just figured it out myself. It's not uncomfortable at all. It's actually really lightweight. Like I do feel it move when I move my head, but it's super light. It's not like it's also not hugging my head or anything, so it's really just like chilling on my head. I could wear this like for a whole day, I think. Okay, so the debug fences are in here. So what if I go and I hide Maxis for a second? I don't know if they sort on color. I select hide Maxis and I still see normal fences. Okay, so I guess that doesn't really work in the fence category. That is unfortunate. Um, because those are all debug fences. Actually, don't know if Better Build by sorts. Maybe that it doesn't. I think they're in live edit. Um, I've been thinking about this, Thomas. No, literally, I want to do a Pipi co-working stream and then use the green screen to have a different background. It's a very ergonomic braid lifter. Yeah, 100%. Can I sort? Okay, so the color filters don't work in live edit. I didn't expect them to, honestly. Actually makes sense, but that means that we're going to have to scroll through till we see like some fences and then we're just going to have to figure out. I'm afraid that we might end up using a white fence for that part, which I think is not the worst. It will still look better to have a fence on top of it. I don't think I'm going to do a PP IRL stream. If I do, it's going to have to wait until next year's summer because this costume is actually really cold. Like, I'm somewhat cold right now. I have no idea how they did the braids in the movie. I think it's a wig. In all honesty, I think she's wearing a wig because the hair looks a bit too synthetic for real hair as well. Um, and then they can just have it like in the wig installed, basically. Um, mm, mm, mm. Also, the lemon suit IRL stream might actually take a while because obviously I'm gonna do that with Abu where he's wearing the onion hat. And we were trying to schedule it, but he's starting a new job. And because I go to the US and then we have Movember and stuff like that, and then it's really cold and it's not fun to do IRLs when it's that cold. Especially if you have to wear a costume specifically. So we kind of said we're gonna have to move it to next year spring because there's just literally no time for us to schedule it this year and then it's January, so um and she's wearing like a knitted sweater and a blue scarf. Yes, but I don't have that. And for anyone wondering, cosplays are kind of expensive. So, I wish I could do that, but unfortunately, I don't have money to buy another costume for the same character, at least not right now. Um I'm trying to find a fence. I know we have, like, fences that could work. but finding them in live edit. No, not me. Abu is starting a new job. So he is limited in time initially. Okay, that one is kind of the one that I had in my mind as an alternative to use. Um, like if I can't find anything pink, I think that one might actually be really nice. Because also around the house, we're gonna have a white picket fence. So I guess then that sort of matches. Abu's new job is an onion hat. No, we initially scheduled it for the coming Saturday. That was our original plan. But with the early access for the Sims pack and me wanting to do an extra gaming stream and just in general, I've been like crazy busy the past couple of weeks. I mean, every single time I tell you guys about my schedule, everyone in chat goes, "Ro, you're crazy. What are you doing?" So we were like, maybe let's not add an additional pressure to that of having to do an IRL stream and like preparing it and setting it up. Obviously, my IRL setup is functional, but Abu's is not yet. So then we would have to schedule time beforehand to like prep his setup. So there were quite some sort of like variables that made us realize 2 weeks ago of like, hey, maybe it's not the best idea to try and schedule it now. But then we looked at our calendars and it was like, yeah, not happening until next year. um, could be possible to find secondhand, but maybe a little tricky. And secondhand these days, especially for items like that, is also expensive. Um, unfortunately. And I also think it would be a lot less recognizable. I think that's like the biggest upside of this specific cosplay. It is like like it's such a recognizable outfit from her that even people that don't really know it that well will most likely sort of still recognize it. I guess the braids would help though. Like if I was wearing the outfit and my hair would look like this, I feel like generally speaking, that would help. um okay, I'm starting to think that that fence is actually our best bet. So I'm scrolling through everything in live edit right now, and I'm not really finding any. I know that like every single expansion pack comes with custom fences. Um Never watched the movie but recognize the cosplay. Yeah, I would say it's like a quite infamous look. Because even if you haven't seen the movies, you probably have seen like pictures or screenshots or something from it at one point. So I guess it's only if you really don't know who the character is. Like if you had never heard of Pippi Longstocking, then maybe you don't recognize it. See, we have like this exact same fence, but in a different color. So then I'm kind of tempted to just go for that one. Um, there was something else that, oh yeah, I wanted to go into debug and see if I can find a horse. Um, I'm just gonna sort on the horse pack because I think that's gonna be the quickest way to find horses in debug. Okay, so horses aren't in debug. I was already a little bit afraid of that because horses are actual characters, like actual Sims. I was thinking maybe there is a debug horse, like that shows up as decoration in the world, but that means that we're actually gonna have to go into like creating a household and getting a horse. Um, does anyone know a horse toy? I could technically size it up, yeah. That might look quite bad though. Um, okay, debug, live edit, and then I want to show Maxis again. Oh, wait. Oh, it was hiding Maxis. Maybe that actually hold on. One final I don't think it's there, but no, okay, so it's not. Okay, fine. Then we'll go back. Um, yeah, we have this one, which also doesn't come in the right color because the horse is supposed to be white with black spots. Put a horse grave? Oh my god, that would be ruthless. Also, hi Bex, welcome in. Um, but I think it's okay. We can get a horse like, at the end to take some screenshots and then just teleport the horse here, I guess. I think that'd be fun. I would like that. Okay, let's get this. I think if we put the grid on, it will place a bit easier. Um, ah, don't glitch out. Would it look better if I size it up? Oh my god. Stop glitching! It might actually look better if I size it up. The problem is then here it's gonna kind of glitch with the wall, but maybe that's not too bad. Oh my, what? Why is it um don't explain or address it at all. Just be like, haha. Okay, well, it's not that comfortable that I would want to wear it every day. Why is it not placing up here? Like, where even does it go? Oh, come on. Stop glitching out. There we go. Yeah, that glitches on the inside. But I guess, I was like, I guess if I use Tool, I don't have Tool right now. Tool is broken. I'm so sad. And Twisted Mexi is on holiday, so they said they will update it, but not right now. Why does it place perfectly, but only if it sticks out one? Why does it do that? I hate debug sometimes, you know? This is genuinely infuriating. I think I might have I fixed it. Nymphliora, you wanna hear something really infuriating? Like, I got so angry over the weekend. I have my game that it doesn't auto update. Like, every single time I change this setting and EA app keeps changing it back. So I went into offline mode. Like, I actually remembered. I've been playing in offline mode mostly because the build for the early access also works better if you're in offline mode. So I was in offline mode for the past 2 weeks. I have been playing offline for the past 2 weeks, was fine. This time around, it refused to open my game in offline mode. Like, I could click what I want, wouldn't work. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to go online. That really sucks, but it's fine. I don't have auto update on. I go and it updates my game. Like, I was so pissed. Like, oh, I could cry on Friday because I was like, I needed to record the Pack Legacy as well. I use a ton of mods in the Pack Legacy. So I was like, I'm not gonna be able to record today. So I texted Micah. I was like, is it okay if I do it tomorrow? In all hopes that I could have like some time to fix the mods and that my most important ones would be updated. She was like, yeah, that's fine. She was like super chill about it. So everything worked out in the end. And luckily, thank God, this time around, not a lot of mods, like big mods broke. So MCC immediately got an update. UI cheats immediately got an update. Lumpy News Toolbox got an update. Better Build Buy isn't broken, so it's fine. And like smaller mods and stuff, I'm more okay with not using for like 1 or 2 episodes. So in the end, it all worked out, but I was so stressed because the previous update that came out of nowhere and broke everything was terrible. I usually go offline and hold off until like my most important mods are updated. Unless there's a pack release, so it's always kind of like I'm a little bit in between. Like last time when there was a big update, I waited a little bit, so then I was fine. But if a pack comes out, I usually get early access, meaning that I actually need the update on time. Um, so I don't know. It's just playing with mods is stressful, man. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, Deep Indigo also has a couple of mods that I have like in my sort of maybe list, as in if they are updated, I love to use them. But if they're not updated, I can technically play without them. But it's rough. It really sucks. Like, again, I love playing with updates, but sometimes, or with updates. I love playing with updates. Sure, Ro. That's indeed what you tried to say. I love playing uh, with mods. And sometimes I'm like, Should I just play completely vanilla? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that as well. I'm just genuinely doubting if I should play completely vanilla because the pain of every single time having to go in and update my mods. And then usually there's a while where I'll be like, no, I'm so done. I'm gonna play with like the bare minimum. And then over time I start adding mods again and you know. Um in Steam, oh no. So then you still have to update. I think I'll wait until the pack is out to update my game. That makes sense. I do feel like this time around, like in all honesty, not many mods broke and most mods were fixed really fast. I think the big one for me that is not updated is Tool, but that's simply because Twisted Mexi is on holiday. They just posted like, hey, I'm so sorry. This update really coincided with one of my trips, so it's going to take a couple of days, which makes total sense. Like these people have lives, you know? Um, yes, of course. Of course. Thank you, Esther. Enjoy the lurk and enjoy the shower. Has started shutting down oh no, Pastel. But is it just The Sims or is it like any other game as well? I mean, either way, it really sucks, of course, but I guess it sucks more if it's every game. I start over with mods ever after every update. Yeah. It's just like it's so tempting. Because let's be real, mods are also really fun. It's all other games. Oh no. Could it be there's like a driver update for your graphics card? So when you run a game, it's like your graphics card that sort of blacks out, basically. Um, Also, hello, Bumblebee. It is good to see you. I know, the ends wiggle when I talk. It's very silly. It is very silly, but I like it. It's funny. It's also like I can actually feel them wiggle, which is confusing. Just putting off reinstalling Windows. Oh, that makes sense. Reinstalling Windows is a pain. But it could help. Sometimes it helps. Have you checked your activity, like your event viewer, to see what happens right before your computer shuts off? Because usually in your event viewer in Windows, it actually tells you like what's going wrong, like why your computer shuts down. I found out for my computer because I had this issue a long time as well. There were actually a couple of different things. Um, my first one was that all my USB devices would disconnect out of nowhere. It turned out that that was my USB service bus in my motherboard that was literally just being overloaded because I have this many USB devices. This I was scared I would have to buy like a new computer or I would have to get like really expensive repair parts. The solution was literally a USB extender hub, not an external one, but a separate one that I could plug into my motherboard's second USB server bus and then everything was fixed. That was literally like it was a $20 fix for a problem that I thought was going to be hella expensive because it caused my stream to crash like all the time. It was terrible. I also had a time where my computer would just shut off out of nowhere. Midstream, computer would just be like, okay, goodbye, we're restarting. Sometimes this was because of the USB issue, because it would like basically try to restart all my USB devices and crash because of it. But it was also a power issue. And at first I thought it was my power supply. It turns out that my socket in my wall actually just has like a bit of dirty power. So it's not like sometimes it's inconsistent a little bit, but like a little bit enough for my computer to be like, oof, power issue. We're going to restart. I literally bought like an external battery thing that also helps like let's say there's a power outage. I will have enough battery to have like 15 minutes to like stop my stream, shut down my computer so I don't lose anything. Like I have an external battery that my computer and like all the things are plugged into. Um that literally solved the entire problem. I no longer had any issues with my PC. And the only reason I figured this out was because I went into my event viewer and it told me like right before it restarted. It said kernel power issue. And I was like, okay, so that actually like that gives me a direction on where to start looking. And that was the same with the USB thing. I would get like a USB service bus crash in the event viewer. Dirty power, yeah, it's a thing. In our building, it's most likely cheap materials used when they were building. It's very stupid. Every time was such a wait. I think you told me this, Thomas. I think you might have told this story before because I feel like I know it. Refused to load. Turns out it was somehow still connected to the power line adapter, which we had returned to the store. See, Isn't that so weird? Like, sometimes PC issues literally don't make any sense. Dirty power, it basically means inconsistency in, like, the power amount. So, like, what will happen is normally on your socket in your wall, there's supposed to be a very consistent stream of power coming through so that if you hook something up to it, it doesn't, like, turn on and off all the time. Um, but the problem is that if you have like cheap materials or for whatever reason, it can also happen when you live in a very congested area. What happens is that the power isn't super consistent. It's not really like surges because I think surges are peaks, but this is like a low. So what kind of happens is that for like a very like a split second, the power drops. And especially computers have a tendency to have like a failsafe built in that when the power drops to sort of prevent them from actually breaking, they restart. Um, a music duo. No, that's true. It does kinda sound like that. Um, yeah, a battery backup, like, it literally saved everything. I've never had this issue since. I do sometimes actually hear the battery, like, go on, and then it turns off within, like, 2 seconds, but you can, like, hear the energies or, like, you can hear the buzz in the battery. You can hear it, like, "zzz" going on, and that's, like, when I know that normally that's the point where my PC would have probably restarted. Sorry. But it's actually wild. That's not supposed to happen in a modern house. Like, it sometimes happens in, like, um, older house. Wait a second. I just noticed something. That wall is this is such a weird house. I'm really confused. Because that wall is also not supposed to be there. 'Cause there's actually a second set of stairs over here. But then this thing is, this is actually supposed to be way smaller. I'm so confused by this house, but I guess this will work. Um, because it uses too much power. I guess that is different in the sense that in our case, it wasn't because we're using too much power. It's literally because the power supply isn't consistent. But it's also really sucks if you like if there's too much power on literally one like group of sockets in your house and that one goes out. Um, Oh, that is very true. Yes, we do have a tech issue chat in our Discord. If you ever have any issues, like I know there's always people in the Discord that have some tech knowledge that are willing to help. Or sometimes it just helps to sort of get it off your chest and complain a bit about it, you know? I feel like even if you just share it to be like, oh, this is so frustrating, it can still be nice to have other people go like, yeah, no, this is super frustrating. I'm so sorry that you're dealing with this. That really sucks. Um, Always happened during rain. There was an exposed wire in the garden. Oh, no. It's in the topics chat, yo. So we have a bunch of topics chat, but unless you interact with the topics chat, you might actually not see it right away. Funny enough, there is actually a second entrance here. Hold on. Um, the power in our house is super janky, and at the moment we're having to run everything from extension cables running from the kitchen circuit because one of our plug sockets kept exploding things. Oh my god, that sounds actually terrible. Oh shit. I would be so stressed if that happened. Like, I would legit be scared to use power in my house after, which obviously is super inconvenient. Um, but I would be so scared. Okay, let's see. They have like a super simple pathway on the outside. Um, like almost something like this. And then I can't really see what they have on the porch, but for some reason my memory remembers that they had like white wood on the porch. I don't know if that's actually true, but we're just gonna go for it because I think it looks good with the house. Then I'm actually gonna add that on top of here as well for our little fake balcony. Um, let's see. Let's get pink, a pink front door. What kind of like something like this would actually be kind of cool, maybe. Wait, that's so cute. I want to use that door. Oh yeah, we're gonna put the horse over here. That's definitely gonna happen. I just need to make a horse. Um, Other than that, I feel like this backyard is actually a bit too big for what it really looks like in the house. I also need to add a bunch more windows, but I'm mostly trying to figure out how I can add a bit more pink details. For instance, up here, they have like this beautiful ornament, but don't really think we have something like that. I could potentially go for something like this, though. I feel like that kind of matches. Stop, Rosalia. Thank you so much for the 49 months. That is wild. That is absolutely wild. What the heck? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. I hope you're doing so well. It is really good to see you. Um, Let me see. They also have sort of like this trim at the bottom here. I don't think we have anything that could work as that bottom trim. Um, we can't really get in right now. So for now we're just living via extension cable. Don't recommend. No, that doesn't sound great. But indeed, you're super lucky that you noticed it before. Um, like anything actually caught fire, but that is still so scary. So the thing is, actually something like this, but then not just like not a full tile, would be kind of perfect. Like if it was a little bit see-through, because technically they have that sort of trim, but again, not the tile. So I'm not going to use the tile because I actually think it looks a bit weird, but I wish we had something that looked like that. That was also pink. You're playing Animal Crossing. Ooh. Haven't played that game in such a long time. And actually I keep seeing more and more people talk about it again, which makes me want to play. Um like it's been a good while since I've played. Oh, speaking of games, yesterday my parents brought me something. So my parents came over for dinner yesterday evening and we uh we agreed, like, or my mom asked the other day, I was like, "Oh, is there anyone who would like to have our Wii?" And I was like, apparently I said yes. I didn't remember that I said yes to this. This has been a long time ago. Um, but ever since she apparently remembered. So yesterday my mom comes over with my dad and they actually brought 4 huge like bags that have everything with like all the stuff, all of our old Wii games, but also like we used to have Mario Kart and things, so it has like the old steering wheels and we had like Wii Fitness, so it has the balance board. No, not weed. Although I live in the Netherlands, so weed wouldn't even be impossible. Um, you know, it wouldn't even surprise me. Um, but like she brought everything. So now I have it, but I need to set it up, which is going to be a pain in the ass, obviously. Because it has many cables, contrary to I legit heard weed. Hey, my mom just brought some weed to the family dinner, as one does. Great vibes. um, you just have your childhood weedling. Yeah, yeah. You don't, Thomas? I thought you were a Dutchie. So technically, I can stream from the Wii because I have a capture card, so I can just hook it up through an HDMI cable, just like I stream from my or would stream from my Switch. The thing is, I don't think I'm gonna set it up on my desk because I have too many things on my desk. Like quite literally, I have too many devices, too many things hooked up. So and also I don't really have space for all the stuff from the Wii. That's the problem with the Wii is it's actually like compared to the Switch, it has a docking station and you put the Switch in. The Wii has like the infrared thing that you need to connect to it, and then it has like the standard, and then it has like like a plethora of cables. I was actually surprised with how badly it was organized, or like how badly it was set up. Um, I didn't remember that, but that's I guess because I was never the person who set it up. Like my parents did when I was a kid, obviously. Um, so I think I'm gonna set it up downstairs. It's also the games that I would play on that, like on the Wii, I already have on my Switch. Like we have Wii Sports, but I have Switch Sports as well. Things like Just Dance and things, but I have the newer versions on the Switch, so then it's just easier to play it on my Switch that I already have set up. Um, and then there are a couple of games that I got on the Wii that I really enjoyed playing as a kid. I don't think I can stream them because they're very focused games. Like I had a game about the Golden Compass that I absolutely loved. I had a game for Ratatouille that I absolutely loved, but they're very much like sort of platformer games or like open world adventure games, which I love. Like just like Zelda and stuff. But I wouldn't be able to play that on stream. Like I wouldn't have the focus to play that on stream. Because that basically means I wouldn't be able to chat, which is something that I personally like. Some people are really good at this. They're really good at having an entertaining stream when they're playing a game where they don't chat. But a really big part of my stream is that I'm actually really like interacting with chat and that I'm really yappy with you guys. That's like the part that I enjoy about my streaming. So I don't think I would enjoy playing games where I can't yap with all of you all the time. So I want to play those games again, but just for myself, I think. And then it makes more sense to play them downstairs on our like big TV compared even though I have a nice monitor here. Like we have a very nice TV as well, so. Okay, I just wanted to do the trim. I actually really like the trim like this. I feel like that adds such a cute detail to the house. Because I feel like this house needs a bit of whimsical and like all those details, and it actually has a lot of roof trim, with a lot of details, but we don't really have that in the game. And I think it looks super cute. So I think I might actually do this around the entire house. Just gonna take a little while for me to do that. Yeah, see, that's the biggest problem. Is it takes a while to do it, specifically because I need to make sure that everything aligns. Let's see if I can add one here in the middle. That, like, sorta will look good. That looks good. You don't really see that, I think. What item is this? It comes with the perfect patio, and the default swatch is this silver. But I don't think I've ever used this item. Also, hi, Myalithia. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I have Breath of the Wild and I still need to play it. I saw a bunch of friends play through it. Like I've watched Jules, for instance, play through it a bunch. I think I would really enjoy the game. I just haven't had the time to properly sit down and play through it. Because that's the thing. I know when when I start playing through it, like I want to commit and actually, you know, not take a million breaks in playing through it. Also, hi Sakina, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. It's wall decoration. Yes, it is. Correct. But I hope you're doing well, Sakina. It's so good to see you. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. It's like kind of hard aligning all of them perfectly. Because then that one doesn't align anymore. But that's okay. That gives us a bit more space on this side to work with, so that's not bad, actually. If the camera would stop jumping, that would be really nice. Yeah, that works. Oh, I wonder if you could use that item to make a custom fence. Oh, yeah, I think I can. We could maybe try that up there. Oh my god. Evening lighting is nice, but it's like on the wrong side of the house. I just realized I wanted to see the different lights. Mm. First thing in the morning. You think I have time in the morning? Like, I don't even scroll Instagram in the morning. Like, I get out of bed and I start work. There is no free time in the morning. Doesn't exist. I mean, unless I would wake up earlier, which I don't because I go to bed late because I work until late. Um like I literally have my breakfast on stream. That's how little time I have in the morning. I mean, my work is literally playing games. Well, not all the time, of course. I made a post about this on Instagram today. And I actually did a little rough calculation. That is a long time. That is another Twitch baby. Jersey, thank you so much for the 36 months. Holy butts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enter all of your subby perks for a whole month more. Also, how are you doing? It's really good to see you. Hope you've been well. And also, thank you for the uptime reminder. I do actually have to make sure that I don't stream until too late today because I need to wrap up some things before I go to sleep. Yay. More work. Not a lot, though. It's like very little, but I just didn't get to finish it this afternoon, so I have to still finish that. Love my hair. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, thank you for the hydrate. That's actually a good one. And also, Powy Reeds, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. It's good to see you today. I don't think I said hi to you just yet. Your outfit is cute. Thank you. It's Pipi cosplay. Wish you all. Ooh, if you need to get up in 6 hours, yes, definitely go get some sleep. I hope you have really good sleeps. Okay, this takes a long time, but I do feel like it's worth it. Like, I'm really liking how this is turning out. Oh yeah, I'll continue this build, 100%. It might just take a while, like I said, because of Adventure Awaits. Because tomorrow we're gonna be playing Not So Berry Challenge. And then I'm not streaming next week on Wednesday because it's Scott's birthday, so we're gonna go and have dinner. So I moved that stream to Thursday. So on Thursday, we're gonna finish the cow plant build in Minecraft. And I actually don't know if I'll use the entire stream for that. Like, if I do use the entire stream for it, we'll just use it. But if I'm done earlier, then we can maybe continue this build. On Friday, we're gonna start with Adventure Awaits because I have early access and I will be able to stream it on Friday. So on Friday, we're going to explore gameplay. On Saturday, I'm doing an extra stream for the Adventure Awaits like early access. And we're also going to do gameplay there. And then once we've done like 2 gameplay streams to sort of explore the pack a bit, I think in the week after, I'm going to do some building. I've already done quite some building though for YouTube videos. So I actually want to, I've also done quite a lot of gameplay, to be honest. What time Friday? I always stream at 7 p.m. my time. But if you ever want to know what the schedule is in your time, like obviously you can be on a different time zone. I'm guessing you are 1 hour behind, so that would be 6 p.m. your time. But I always post my schedule in the Discord in like a way that it will show up in your time zone. But my gaming stream times are always 7 p.m. Amsterdam time, basically, so CEST. And I also host co-working streams, so if you see me streaming during the day, then I'm basically doing a stream where I'm working, and then you can work alongside if you want to. So we have like a little shared to-do list with the chat, and you can join us in doing some work. But for the gaming streams, normally I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7. So this Sunday is also a bit of a weird stream. And next week is also a bit weird, like I said, because it's my partner's birthday, and I'm throwing in an extra weekend stream, which I normally don't do. So not Rotterdam. Unfortunately, the time zone is not called Rotterdam time, which is super unfair. Oh, yes, I do actually have a favorite build I made. I think just because it's the prettiest build I've ever made. For anyone who was here during the Builders Games times, so there was like I joined a Sims building competition called the Builders Games, and I made a build that was inspired by the most northern part of the earth that is like inhabited. Let me show you. Wait, I think I have I think I can show you the YouTube thumbnail. I don't know if I have the pictures. I think I might have moved those to my hard drive, but it's by far one of my favorite videos I've ever, like, builds and videos and just like anything I've ever done. It's also one of the build videos that got so many. Oh wait, actually I might have them. Hold on. But if you want to see it, like if you want to see me build it, I do have a speed build from it. like on my YouTube channel. This is the specific link to the video. Um, why is Rotterdam? I know it should be. You're saying joking, of course, but it should be the capital. We're clearly the best city. But let me quickly find it. Hold on. Games, sim screenshot. I think it might be in this folder still. Because I think my other builders games pictures are still in here. Yeah, it's in here. Okay. So this is genuinely one of my favorite builds I've ever made. That season, every single week, we got a different place in the world and we had to build from that specific place. So this time we got Svalbard, which is, like I said, it's part of Norway, but it is not attached to Norwegian mainland. It's like actually a little, I guess, island archipelago that is up north. And it's actually the most northern point? Yeah, how do you say that? On the planet that is inhabited by humans. If they have anyone that dies, they can't bury them on the island because the floor is or the ground is so permanently frozen that they can't dig into it. That's how cold it is there. And northernmost, I guess so, yeah. But I built like a little town inspired by Svalbard, and this is legit one of my favorite builds I've ever done. Like, it turned out exactly as I hoped it would. We took so much inspiration also for the inside of the houses and stuff. We took, like, so many inspirations. There are even, like, polar bears here. For instance, in Svalbard, you actually have to carry a gun if you go outside. Like, it's mandatory to carry a gun because there's so much danger of polar bears in specific areas. Um, so you have to be able to protect yourself. Like, it's actually when we were doing our research, we were like, this is a weird place. There are no trees in Svalbard because it's too cold for them to grow. But, like, humans were like, "No, there's no trees here, but we can live here, surely. That's fine." So yeah, this was, like, I think one of the coolest builds I've ever done. We even did, like, if you remove all the snow, we made sure that there was, like, pathing and everything, even though there's only very little time in Svalbard where there's actually no snow. Most of the year there is snow. Yes! Oh my god, I watched so many videos from Cecilia to prepare for this build because, mind you, this was a building competition, so every week we got the assignment, and we basically had 1 week to finish our build, and then we needed to submit it, and then there was, like, an official jury of simmers that would judge the build, and I wanted like, every single week, I really tried to make something that was historically accurate or that, like, culturally accurate or that fit with the specific assignment because in some cases, we also it wasn't just a country, but we got, like, a more, like, specific direction. All of the speed builds are on my YouTube. That was the first season I joined the Builders Games. I also, joined for a second season, which had the theme of desserts, and I actually won that season. So, I made some I like, if I say so myself, I made some really good builds for both of the seasons. I don't remember what place I got in for the first season that I joined, like the one for the countries. I might have been like second or third place or something. But it was really fun. But they haven't hosted a season of the Builders game since. So, um, I'm waiting still because if they have one, I'm gonna join again. Um, the dessert season we actually won because then we built the floating lemon meringue castle. That's also still one of my favorite builds, I think. Um, oh no, that sounds really, really frustrating. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I hope that you get the sound issues fixed. Um, a theme shell challenge. I do theme shell challenges all the time, Erica. Basically do a shell challenge every quarter, and almost always it's a themed one. I haven't done a country one though, but that would be fun actually. Maybe, but then I like the idea of everyone doing like a build that is inspired by their own country. So that it's I don't know. Thank you for the stretchy. Aw, thank you, Tub Tub. You don't even like The Sims. That is so special. Thank you, thank you. I think I am going to leave the house like at this point. Um, like I'll get back to it later. I definitely want to finish this build and like furnish it and stuff as well. I think that would be really fun. Um, but unfortunately, I also, like I said, have to wrap up some little things before I can go to bed. And tomorrow, I'm gonna be here with a co-working stream during the day and a gaming stream in the evening. So tomorrow, I'll be here for like another 10 hours. So if you want to come hang out, okay, I don't think we're gonna do that paneling there. If you want to come hang out tomorrow, you're super super welcome to join. I won't be wearing the Pippi Longstocking cosplay tomorrow though. That was for today, and I think it would be fun to do a co-working stream, for Pippi Longstocking at one point. I think that would be really fun, but I'm not gonna do it, like, right the day after. Um, is the Minecraft cow plant is like, my favorite Sims build is, like, not in The Sims. Going to build a big cheese shop. Oh my god, yes, please. That'd be so fun. Okay, I'm just gonna double save because I'm always a little bit scared that my game crashes and that I lose my progress. But yeah, if you want to come hang out tomorrow, would love to see you there. We're gonna do co-working on Tuesday and Thursday as well. And then we're gonna do gaming also on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So actually quite some I had to eat. Oh, we literally just wait, let me quickly show you. This is what I have so far. But it's not done yet by any means. Like this side doesn't even have windows. The Builders Games Fairy House, yeah, that was the floating meringue castle. That actually won us the second season of the Builders Games. Um, but yeah, plenty of streams coming up next week. So if you want to come hang out, I would love, love, love to see you. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Like TubTub just posted in chat, if you want to join our Discord, we would love to have you. It's where we hang out with the community outside of stream hours. We have a community Minecraft server that you can join if you're into Minecraft as well. Um, like I said, that's where you can find my schedule in time zone friendly ways and stuff like that. If you're hanging out here and you want to see more of my Sims content, I do actually have a Sims YouTube channel, and we're getting really close to 40,000 subscribers. So if you want to go check it out, would be fun. If you want to follow me on any of my other socials, I'm mostly active on Instagram as well. I do also have other channels like TikTok and stuff, but um, I would say Instagram right now next to Oi. Sorry, I won't do anything. You can do all the commands. If you want to support my content, you can also check out this month's sponsor. For the entire month, the streams are sponsored by Opera GX. Opera GX is actually a really nice browser that is completely free. So if you download it, it is like fully customizable. It is very efficient on resources. So if you want to game while having your browser open, it's actually really nice. Next to that, it comes with a free VPN and a free ad blocker. And I get paid per download. So if many people download it, that actually helps my content a lot. So even if you just check it out, like if you download it and you just check it out, if you realize it's not really your cup of tea, that's also completely fine. But that would still help me out a lot. And if we get to 150 downloads before the end of the month, I actually get a little bonus. So if you haven't downloaded, or if you've downloaded on your computer and you like it, you can also download it on your phone. You know, Pippi Longstocking is telling you to get Opera GX. But yes, that was actually all my important remarks. Let me go see who is live right now, because I never stream on Sunday evenings. So I actually don't know who streams The Sims on Sunday evenings. So I'm just going to do a little checky check in the Sims category. Um, let's see. Oh, there's actually so many people that I never get to raid. I think I know where I wanna go. Although she's been live for a long time, so we always know what happens when I say that. I know she's streaming Sims, but I raid her a lot because we actually overlap a lot, so I get to raid her more often. Um, but it looks like this person is not wrapping up anytime. How do you guys feel about going to someone who actually built for one of the Sims packs? She's an absolutely amazing builder, and she's currently working on a new save file, so she is also doing some building, which I feel like would be a nice transition. Her name is Alexandra. She also hangs out in this community a bunch, so you might recognize her name from chat as well. And she's awesome. Simsy's not live. Simsy never streams on Sunday, actually. But we're gonna go say hi to Create for Sims. Also, TubTub just posted the raid messages in chat. So if you're hanging out here and you would like to, um, can I type? Um, if you want to copy one of those, you can use the ones. Wait, did she actually stream today? I didn't realize. Lol. I haven't been super updated with her schedule recently. That's just because I've been way too busy. That's just, like, my own problem. Um, she found Curly. She did? Oh my god, I'm so happy for her. I know she's been looking for such a long time. Like, at this point, it's been, like, 3 weeks or something? Maybe no, longer. Way longer, actually. I don't know. I don't know why I just got so happy, but I know that she's been looking like, villager hunting can be infuriating, okay? So I feel the pain. I've been there. Anyways, thank you all so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this little cosplay. It was so silly. I had a great time, you know, arranging everything, setting it up. Like, me and the braids are saying goodbye. Thank you for the follow. I'll be back tomorrow, so if you wanna come hang out, I'll see you then, and, I hope you have some good sleeps if you're also gonna get some sleep, but if you have more of your time zone ahead of you, I hope you have a great rest of your day. But thanks for, hanging out, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.